Well, I guess we'll see who coming in today. I see the sharks going round in a circle. Who is coming on today? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Hello, hello, hello. Joe Ashner, Helen Akon, how you doing? Greetings and blessings to all. Gonna let a few more people get in here. I hope everybody done had their coffee. Those that got to go to work, I hope you had your coffee and got to your workplace safe. And those that are not working, those that are waiting to go out into the garden or whatever the case may be, I think it's what? Let me check. Now I done messed up. Okay. Let me get out the way. It's 84 degrees here already. Odom's Homestead, how you doing, my brother? It's 84 degrees here already, so it's already hot to go outside. But as I said, this is not the morning show because I guess when you're not getting paid, the boss do what they want to do. So I found out the boss went on at 6:00 this morning, and I just saw the video a few minutes ago. But I was up at 6. I didn't see anything flash on the screen or anything. TV was on, phone was on. I didn't see anything. But that's all right. But today's also a celebration. Miss T, she's taking her daughter to the school today. She's going to be a empty nester today. She's going to be wilding out as of today. And she's not going to know what to do with her time because she got so much time on her hand. There's nobody in the house but her. Oh, man. I'm still waiting to be an empty nester. Then went through 5 kids, and now the grandson is the 6th. I don't know what it's like to be an empty nester. I know what it is to have an empty nest on the weekends, but to have an empty nest where you walk around in your boxers and t-shirt, not putting nothing on if you don't want to. Yeah. Sit down and count the mangoes, all that good stuff. 64 degrees right now, supposed to get up to 80. Oh, okay, Joe. You must be in zone 6, zone 7. Being 64 right now, you're somewhere in the north. But yeah, being an empty nester, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. Me and my wife are not an empty nester, but my son still has keys to the house, and he knows the number to the alarm system, so he'll come in. But I had to give him a warning one time. I don't care whether you know the combination, whether you get a key or not. At certain times you come in here, you better call and let somebody know, or it might be your last time coming in here. Daddy don't be playing at nighttime. Oh, Fisher Jameer, how you doing? Good morning. I'm just on here wasting some time because my boss didn't tell me that she was coming on at 6 this morning. So I said I ain't had nothing to do. I was just sitting here I wasn't doing nothing. So I said, let me just go on and see what's going on and talk about the boss a little bit. Cause I don't she's an empty nester now. I don't know what she's gonna do with her time. Resilient Dad, how you doing, my brother? That's right. She should have let me know. Like I said, I'd be up at 3, 2 o'clock in the morning. She could let me know something. Broke Farmer, what's up, my brother? Good morning. And hey, that's a busy man working, work done, and listening. All right, all right. Uh, I ain't done the work yet, bro. The only thing I did was I messed up some dishes, washed the dishes, and that was it. As far as doing anything else, that won't happen till after 12 o'clock, and it's gonna be in the shade. I went out Saturday, and I did a whole bunch of cutting the grass and all that stuff around the house. Man, that stuff grow fast. And we ain't had no rain, but it just lets me see. I ain't been doing nothing. My son, he come and he cut the grass in the front, but he didn't do the backyard nor the field in the back where we usually hang around at. So I had to go out and cut all that. And the day I think I'm going out, my neighbor might be pissed off with me, but I don't mind you having a great grapevine all on the fence and everything. But when it start coming all up in my yard and I can't properly cut my grass over there, nah. I'm taking out the hedge cutters today, and I'm going to go do some cutting. She could be mad if she wants to, which is fine, but don't let her get out the pocket. Most can't get 25% like the view. You're at your 100%, 200 high. Impressive. Oh, okay. Most can't get 25% likes to view. Okay. 120% now? Okay, Joe. But I really ain't had nothing to talk about, people. It's just that it's becoming a normal thing where at 9:15 you up so you can come greet the people and talk to the people and have a little fun. Now, I know, to be serious, I believe that the morning show is something that comes on that get a lot of people started. Indiana Jackson, how you doing? The morning show gets a lot of people started, and hey, I'm pretty sure a lot of people drinking their coffee and sitting back say, "Oh, I got to see the man today. I got to go do this. I got to go do that." And hey, it's all right. I mean, this is a freestyle Monday. The link is in the chat. If you want to just come up and chat, you can do that. This is a freestyle Monday because, like I said, there's nothing special going on. But I know that people like to see Miss T in the morning at 9:15. It kind of gets folks going. And as I saw her video, it said that at 9 o'clock, 9:30 is when they're gonna drop the kids off and everything. And she said when after she done that and did all the greeting and meeting all the other people and everything, she she gonna get on the road and start heading back home. So it's just me, y'all. So a pretty smile ain't gonna do it. I guess we just gotta have some conversation. The link is in the chat. If you want to come up, we can chat. And hey, this is the free time too. If it's something you want to know about Miss T, you better ask me now while she ain't around. Because when she come back around, I can't be answering no questions about her or myself. But uh Miss T wasn't feeling good on the live. She need to go to the doctor. Uh, I think she just needs some rest, really. That cough has been getting her, but I think she really needs some rest. I'm digging this being retired thing, but oh, I'm digging this retirement thing, but there's still nothing enough. There's not still nothing enough hours in the day to get everything done. What a drag it is getting old. My body hurts. Well, bro, I'll put it to you like this. Retirement, I'm enjoying every bit of it. Yeah, a lot of the things I set up or scheduled for me to do, I don't get to it, but that's just something for me to do tomorrow. And yeah, when you get older, I put it this way: as long as you keep your body moving, you won't hurt so bad. If you're doing a lot of sitting, like we do behind the computer and stuff, yeah, Arthur gonna try to take them knees and joints and everything else. But the main point is you just got to keep moving and try to eat a little more healthy things so that your body. Hey, I'm 63, but I try to keep moving no matter what. South Florida Sunshine, how you doing? That's right. This is not the morning show. Wellness with Frugal Mama, how you doing? Manual labor job my whole life, but still better than sitting in a cubicle. You're right. You're right. Uh, every job I had, I was always moving. No, well, I take that back. I did sit at a desk for about 2 years, but that's because I was filling in for somebody else. But other than that, my whole life working, I was always moving. TG, welcome in. How you doing, sis? For all those that just coming in, like it says, this is not the morning show. This is just a fill in because the boss had a show at 6 something this morning, but didn't notify me. So I guess she figured if she notified me and it was time to go, I would keep her on still. But I wouldn't do that. I know she handling business right now. I wouldn't try to get her to stay on. So anybody want to come up and we could just talk. You can come on up. Oh, well, I'm glad you're doing well, TG. How it's going? Okay. Everybody speaking to one another. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do today. I cut all the grass in the backyard in a quarter acre, and I picked all that grass up and fed it to the sheep. But now I need to figure out a way to. I got to level off my land out there so I can. I got some other things I want to do out there. The garden area. This I think about every 2 years or every year I done reconstruct the whole garden area, and I got something else in mind, and it's about to get changed again. After I get my food out of there this time, it's about to change again. Yeah, I keep if I see something that looks better than what I got, or something that seems better than what I'm doing, after a year or two, it just get changed around. The blueberries are doing good. Uh, my wife, she went out and picked a few, but that sun was beating her down, so she got back in the house, and it stayed hot here pretty much till after dark, and ain't nobody gonna be out there picking blueberries in the dark. and part of retirement life, you don't get up early unless you want to. My grandson is out of school, so ain't nobody around here really got to get up early. And the only reason to get up early when he's in school to make sure he get himself together. Other than that, I get me some coffee, sit down and chill. I use grow bags for gardening. My potatoes are really taking off. I don't have the best soil where, okay. Grow bags are good. Grow bags are good. Uh, my second garden, I used grow bags and everything. That I had a bunch of trees in my yard and everything, and that grow bag was full of leaves, grass, sticks, everything. And when I found, well, I think one of them is still out there now, but you can't tell it's a grow bag. But everything started growing out of that fella right there, pine trees and all growing out of the grow bag. Some people like grow bags, some don't. I kind of want mine to go back into the ground. But as you said earlier, we're getting older. I might go ahead and purchase me some raised beds so I don't have to bend down too far. But I hope everybody had your coffee and stuff. Like I said, Miss T is not here. I'm just hoping I put a smile on y'all face this morning. Give you that little to keep going. Go face the boss man or whoever else you got to face today. And for those that are at work listening, wellness, don't get in trouble now. I don't want you to be laughing loud, anything, get in trouble. But y'all have a good day. Dark X, how you doing? Dark X, I got 10 grow bags with potatoes ready to harvest. Ooh. That 10 grow bags and ready to harvest. You got a little work cut out for you. But go ahead and put that tarp down, turn them bags over, and do your thing. Drill Healing and Garden Journey, how you doing? Grand Rising, how you doing, sis? Every year I say I'm going to build raised beds. Hopefully next year I've got a long Joe, that's one of the things we do. We keep putting stuff off. But I went to go get my lawnmower tire fixed. I believe it was last week. And the guy has some tractor tires up there. These fellas, if I put it in here right now, it actually touched my ceiling. And I was looking at them fellas and I was just thinking about some raised bed with them fellas, putting them in the backyard. And the guy, he said, hey, you can have them. They're totally free. If I take them to the dump, that's going to cost me $100. So if you can use them, hey, just bring your trailer and you can take them all. And he had about 8 of them out there. And I've been thinking ever since, if I get them big tires, they could be some raised beds. But I'm going to have to put them a little farther out. Crooked Peach, how you doing? Saw you in Can't Stop this morning. Every few live streams I watch, I could have built another one. And that's one of the things right there, Joe. While you watching a live stream or listen to live stream, that's the best time to get some work done. Seriously. Natasha Kemp, how you doing? Good morning. It's no problem. This morning I was just looking. I was just looking. I came in, gave a thumbs up, and just kept watching. I didn't say anything in the comment. But I just hope everybody's getting their coffee in. I just came up to put a smile on folks' face. That's all. Give you something to think about. Give you something to do while you get yourself together. House cleaning and maintenance on things in the garage. I'm listening. Yeah, that's it. I be in my carport a lot of times listening to people's lives and stuff and busy building something. Or I put the headphones on and ride the lawnmower, and I could barely hear, but I hear what's going on. Just something to keep me occupied while I'm doing some work. Did I hear about your nectarine? No, I didn't hear about your nectarine. And the Sunshine State is up. How you doing?
Good morning. All right. All right. Oops, I got you on the phone too. Hold on. There we go.
No, I just came in this morning because my boss took off and didn't tell me. So I figured I'd just come in and let the folks get a little bit.
Yeah, I caught her replay. I wasn't up that early. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dropping her daughter off at school. Oh my goodness. Right. I wonder how she got to be. Huh?
You a late sleeper, Carol?
I get up at 7 and have to take Hannah. So I'm her ride to work. And I'm usually rushing around. Hey, Crooked Beach.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. How are y'all doing?
All good, all good.
I got a big old issue.
You got an issue?
I got an issue. I got to know what to do for next year. I'm freaking heartbroken. My nectarine tree was
You got to know. Hold it. You got to know what to do for next year?
Yes. I lost every nectarine. Every single one. And the peaches are going quick too. So
how old are the trees?
They're only a few years old. Let me tell you what happened. I thought I just had to protect these stupid things from birds and squirrels. Well, apparently that is not the case because there's all these freaking bugs all over everything, and they ruined every bit of that fruit.
Yep.
I don't even know what the heck it was.
Welcome to the real world.
I'm so heartbroken. Oh God.
No.
Yeah. So what do I do in the future?
I have a different concept than everybody else.
What's that?
Because I prefer the birds and bugs and stuff. I let them eat.
They ate all of it.
And I get the stuff on the inside. Well,
yeah. But you have bees too. You have
Last year, my Asian pears. I didn't get any. The squirrels got all my Asian pears.
Oh, they're nasty. Those squirrels. Yeah.
So I'm not mad. It's just that it's how you look at it.
Right.
Even when it comes to the blueberries.
Yeah.
The birds, they getting blueberries, but hey,
you just got to plant extra. You got to plant extra. Yeah. You got to plant some for them, some for you. So maybe you need 2 nectarine trees and 2 peach trees.
I have 2 peach trees. I have a plum tree and a nectarine tree and an apple tree. The apple tree that it shouldn't have anything on it is the only thing that's got fruit.
Might want to just net them. Just net them.
Yeah,
they have nets for trees, and that you don't.
That depends on how big your tree is.
Yeah, that's true. Well, she said they're 2 years old. I think.
Well, no, they've been here for 3 years, so they're
3 years.
They're 4 years old. They're 3 years here.
Can we get 5? Can we get 6 years?
I know. It keeps going up. What are they, Peach?
The trees were a year old when I purchased them, and I planted them 3 years ago. And they're beautiful and everything, and they're like 14 and 16 maybe feet tall, maybe.
Yeah,
I got to get them shorter, I guess. But
then, you're not gonna probably net them.
Now this fella right here, he can tell you about it.
He'd be laughing his butt off. Of course you lost all your fruit, you dummy. You don't know what you're doing. Go ahead, tell me, bro. How you doing? Good morning, sir.
Well, you got to know what the bugs are too. What attacked them?
Leaf-footed bugs and stupid stink bugs.
Curculio plum bug. They get your peaches and your plums.
What do I do about them? Is there a thing I can use that's not like poison in the future, or like I don't think I can get a net around it.
The curculio plum bug, I've heard that kaolin clay. That's the only thing I heard that worked.
Okay.
But I
Well, you
don't.
know, oh, I'm such a dummy. I saw Georgia Peach Nut doing that kaolin clay,
Yeah,
and I didn't know what she was doing it for. And I have kaolin clay. For,
Yeah.
I've never heard of it till
I
I
have
saw
it.
her using it. I've never
Yeah.
heard it till she used it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to try that, I guess, next year. She just
I'm
put
not
it in a
saying it.
bottle and sprayed it.
I'm not saying it worked. I'm in my research. That's the only thing. But I do have some BT, some not BT. It's organic. It is organic BT or armory listed BT. I have that, so I'm gonna spray the trees down this year once all the fruit off it,
Mhm.
and then if I can find some kaolin clay, I'm gonna try it next year. But that stuff
Yeah.
expensive.
Mm.
It costs more than a fruit tree.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
But then you have it. Then you have it because you don't need a whole lot.
No,
Right?
and I bought it for
Water
like
it down.
lotions and stuff, you know.
Yeah, me
so
too.
yeah, I'll
had
use it. Mm-hmm.
Well, see,
Yeah,
that's
face
one of the reasons.
mask.
That's one of the
Or-
reasons I don't use all those chemicals and stuff,
Right.
because not that it's bad for you, but the point to it is it costs so much.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, kaolin clay is just a natural clay.
Yeah.
I just happen to have it. But so you, Jags, you don't use BT either?
I don't use nothing on my garden.
He has bees. He can't use much at all because he could kill his bees too.
Right.
Not
I have bees too. I mean, it
Yeah.
does, the BT don't harm the bees, but they're nowhere near my garden either. So there's that.
to
Yeah.
be honest, if I would have did research when I first started buying fruit trees like I do now, a lot of those trees are bug resistant. A lot of them are bug resistant.
Right.
Prime example, my Burbank plum
Mhm.
had no bugs.
Right.
No bugs.
That's awesome.
So my Santa Rosa, the one that fruited the most plum, bugs everywhere.
Or,
Red Blow Peach, bugs everywhere. My Red Haven,
Mhm.
no bugs. Now I've done no research on these to see if they bug resistant because it really don't matter at this point. They're in the ground. But
Right.
going forward, all my fruit trees, I will research it like that.
Are you doing the grow a little fruit tree broke where you're trimming them down to keep them like a certain size so they don't get just crazy on you, like, or no?
You know what? I've been going back and forth, but I do want a food forest, and
Me too.
food forest principles is that they get big enough to cast iron shade over. So
Yeah.
I want to say I'm gonna let them get to 10 foot and
Mhm.
chop them out because
It depends though. There's all layers. So your ones that are supposed to get the largest, you're going to let them be the canopy layer, and then you've got layers and layers below that.
all the ones going along my fence line, I'm gonna let them get to 10 feet to cast the shadow down.
Okay.
All right.
Fruit trees that have bigger fruit like apples and pears, the branches are gonna bend over. So if it's at 10 feet, those branches will
Yeah.
come over to 8 feet where you can pick the fruit. But things like plums, those branches don't, unless it's a whole bunch of fruit on it, don't bend down like that. So I'm trying to take all that into factors, you know what I mean? So the
Unless you
bigger
get
fruit, I'm
heavy
gonna let you
birds,
bigger.
or unless you get some heavy birds just laying on them out there and start breaking the branches.
Man, I'm gonna get a BB gun. I'm gonna start busting them little birds, man. All
Right.
y'all bird lovers are bad people. Y'all encouraging bad behavior. Y'all are definitely encouraging bad behavior.
I've got
You
on
I didn't mean to.
my plum tree. I think I got about 4 or 5 branches on both of them from big birds laying on them.
Bro, I've ate so many plums. Now, I've ate a lot of plums, but I've lost 50% of my plums to bugs. Until one thing I did find out, a lot of people like green plums, and plums ripen on the inside. They don't get sweeter though.
Mhm.
So a lot of them, I just brought in the house, let them ripen. They wasn't that sweet, but I did get to eat them.
Yeah.
But I'm not going crazy.
Oh,
My
sorry.
plum trees were full of flowers. I ain't getting not one plum, and they sitting right over by the bees.
Yeah.
I think every tree I've had in the ground for at least 2 years, I got fruit off this year. I got
Awesome.
Asian pears, regular pear, plums, peaches. I've got apples,
Oh, hold on that. Thought.
persimmons. Yeah, every tree I've had in the ground for at least 2 years, it's fruiting this year.
Dolores, welcome in. Hedgehog,
Hey,
welcome
Dolores.
in.
But I can't keep a goddamn FUYU persimmon.
welcome in.
Jesus Christ.
You can't keep a what?
FUYU looking healthy. I ordered a gyro persimmon from a place. It died. They sent me another one. It died. So I said, okay, that's a bad batch. You know, let me let me get some persimmon from somewhere else.
How you doing, Terry Jones?
The 2 FUYU persimmons I got back there look horrible. They ain't put on one new leaf. That's avocado.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Soursop.
Soursop.
Soursop, bro.
Congratulations, you grew that.
Thank you. But I had to pull it a little early too because of the bugs. They get scale. I went out there, I had it bagged and everything, and those little buggers got in underneath the bag, and I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!" But it was close enough, so hopefully I'll get it ripening inside, like you said. But we'll see. I've got one more on there. That's the first year after I threatened it. I smacked it in the trunk, and I was like, "You better fruit this year, or I'm cutting you down and burning you."
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing the pro farming method, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, it works.
Yeah,
It works.
we have a lot in common because I pray over my stuff too, and I ask for prayers too for certain things.
Now I sing in the garden too, but I only sing gangster rap out there. So
Oh yeah,
They do love it.
they also I heard like metal music. They did like a whole
You tell
scientific.
them do or die, huh?
but no, for real, I heard that classical music make plants grow bigger. Classical, like Beethoven, Mozart, things like that.
That was what they added to the scientific whatever they did, and they said it was like death metal that they responded to the most, which is threatening.
Threatening.
Bro.
Well, I need to go out. Shit, I got so much out there I need to go threaten.
Mhm.
I might even shoot a few rounds in the ground. Hey, I'm not playing with you.
If you think about it, it's a living thing.
Yes.
So if living things get scared, it's always a reaction. If you scare that fruit tree too much, maybe the reaction is fruit.
Right. Exactly.
Hey, I don't do nothing to my blueberries, and they just come out beautiful every year.
But them old though, J3, them blueberries are your height, man. That's different.
Shoot, them things over my height. Them things 12 feet.
I'm thinking about digging up all my blueberries.
No, I'm not doing that.
No, I want to put them somewhere where they can't hide, because they're in a part of my yard where the birds can hide back there and get them. I want them out in the open so I can be out there with a BB gun picking them off.
Or you can just take and put them in the center and build a trellis around it and throw your net on it.
No, sir. Let's get something understood now. I'm not the pretty gardener. I'm not the pretty gardener.
No, I'm not.
It's all production over here. All production. When you walk in my backyard, it's gonna look like a wild forest back there. But I'm getting plenty of food.
Hey,
plenty of food.
I understand.
All these pretty things y'all doing with the trellises and the what's the thing in the middle, the gazebos with passion fruit running up. No, sir, that is not what I do. J3, I'm gonna put it on the fence. I got passion fruit that I'm running up a tree. Gonna look super weird. I got a grapevine somebody sending me. I'm gonna put it on the fence. I did that with
my passion fruit. My passion fruit's going up a tree, but you know what happened? The stupid iguanas came down and started chowing down on it. So now the whole top of my passion fruit vine is just chewed all up, and they break my moringa tree. So yeah, I'm with you on the pew pew.
No, we don't have
moringa too.
They love the moringa. Yeah.
Okay, you have I need to get moringa, but I do have Vitex or the chased tree.
The what?
Chaseberry.
Chase tree?
Yeah, the chaseberry tree. Yeah. I mean, I got a whole. I've all in on the wild medicinals are the way to go.
Yeah, I can't get chaseberry. That's why I didn't.
Oh no, I'm not going to. I just was impressed that I had it. I was like, wow, what? Sorry. Sir?
I said
Oh,
Buffalo's
you
said
welcome
welcome in.
Yeah.
I'm-
She is
I'm gonna say
Sunshine
something.
came in
Sorry.
too. Hey, she is
Yeah.
Sunshine. What's up?
I can be up here because we getting our first rain in 2 weeks. J3, y'all getting rain over there?
No, man. It was supposed to rain here, Saturday? And it missed it. I was working on a lawnmower. It started misting. I said, well, let me go in the house. I came in the house, drank me some water, talked to the wife for a few minutes. Next thing you know, it was cleared and sun is out. I went back working.
No, we ain't had no rain.
Somebody else that doesn't have a job. How you doing,
Good
CC?
morning, and I do have a job. Thank
Good
you.
morning, CC.
Hey,
CC, how come we can't see your face?
because I ain't dressed.
I think he
I'm
wants
still
to
in
see
my
it more
pajamas.
now.
Wait, I'm sorry, what you said, CC?
I'm still in my
Renee's Secret Garden, welcome in. Homestead and
I have
Rachel, welcome
PJs
in.
on.
Oh, yeah. I would be in PJs too if I wasn't my daughter's taxi.
What?
Mhm.
I'm up here in my robe. This is PJ adjacent, I would
Yeah,
say.
PJs.
You have the
Jason.
special robe. I
I'm
can't
actually
get
in my
out there.
PJ. These are my pajamas. So I'm not even joking. How y'all doing?
J3, how do you know that's CC?
It's me.
How?
It is
Prove
her.
Hey,
I know
hey,
her
bro,
voice.
I just flipped that coin. That's all. I just flipped a coin.
He
Oh.
wouldn't worried if I was a troll.
That's a good idea. Darth X.
You're right.
said his
Ain't no
mom-
money come. And plus, I know how to get rid of them quick.
Okay.
This Darth X's mom uses a super soaker to pew pew the birds off the cherry tree.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh no, I want to take him to the king. I don't want to bathe him.
Yeah, you want to lift him up to the upper room. Yes,
Well,
exactly.
Broke, you could just go get a BB gun. Just go get a BB gun.
Yeah, I'm going to Tractor Supply. They got a nice one, man. The pump.
Yeah.
Right.
Now,
much
the
they
only thing with that, get the ones where you can put as many pumps as you want.
They're
Not the one where you
not that
pump it 3
expensive.
times and that's it.
Mm.
And then this is my plan. Once I send them to the king, what's left over, I'm gonna put them around my fruit trees and fertilizer. Use
That's
that
right.
fertilizer.
Right. Hey, they got to be useful
That's
somehow.
right. That's
Hey.
right. They got to pay their dues for what they took out of the garden.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mhm.
So, guys, when I bought all these fruit trees, I had no idea that I wanted to actually like be a gardener or that it was going to do all the things it's done for me. So I just bought some stuff from Tractor Supply,
Yeah,
and
man.
they kind of suck. But now I'm learning more, so I'm going to try to add more fruit trees in the future and be smarter about it. But, and I am listening, you guys, especially J3 and Broke, y'all know so much about trees, and
I don't.
You don't.
I
You're
just-
dumb.
no, I
It's
just
a
tell you
learning
what I do, that's
process.
it.
It's a learning process.
But I
Exactly.
tell you this much.
I'm learning a lot.
Whenever
Yeah.
you buy a tree, always buy 2 or 3. Never just buy one.
If you can afford it.
Even if it's self-fertilized,
yeah.
a self-fertile tree, still buy 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It has nothing. Okay, I got something for you. And think about it like this. I agree 100% with what J3 said.
Yeah, I do too.
It's not always about the pollination factor sometimes. Sometimes trees just need a friend. I believe all my fruit trees need a friend. I truly believe that. If
They
you
need
got
a family member.
yeah,
They need a family member.
definitely a family member. A lot on the back of the tag is,
Hugging each one of your trees.
ma'am.
I can imagine you out there hugging each one of your trees.
Only if they give me fruit. They don't give me no fruit. I ain't hugging none of them.
That's right. We were just talking about that, Cece. No. We beat their trunks and yell at them and tell them, you better make some fruit or go. You're going.
Oh,
And if one leaves start dying, I get real close to them. CC. I said, if you die, kill you.
oh mercy.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm actually,
Funny.
I think that you might be right. I'm trying to figure out how I can get this fence that I have around these front fruit trees kind of extended out because it's too close to them to begin with. But the fruit tree guilds might be helpful in that regard. I've noticed in the garden this year that I'm planting the plants a little closer than they say on the packages or whatever.
Mhm.
And they're
Listen to
much
that.
happier.
That's all
That's
right.
one of the biggest
all right.
mistakes people make right there.
believe
What?
in the packages. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number
Yeah.
one. Now I'm out here. There's a bunch of pecan growers, fruit tree growers, and everything. The only
Mhm.
reason it's so wide in between their trees is so that tractor can get through there. That's it.
Facts.
That's it.
Right.
Right.
But even just the
Right.
plants, like I learned that I've never had a problem producing peppers, but
Mhm.
this year, because it's only really my second year real gardening, but now that I have them closer together, they seem happier and they're producing more and they're doing
Yeah,
it
because
early.
they talk to each other under the surface. They talk to
Oh,
each
yeah,
other
that's my
through
Philly. It
the
connects the whole world.
Yeah,
My Philly
yeah.
is the original internet.
yes,
Plants
exactly.
like to touch. You know,
But
like their leaves, you'll notice that their leaves are kind of
Yes.
touch each other.
Yep.
Yes,
We can
Yeah.
have this
and they like it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If
Oh my God.
You know
Now
it's gonna
my
be a good
Funny.
week when Brooke sings in the morning. You just
my
know
trees
it's gonna be a
might,
good
my
week.
trees might be 4 to 5 feet apart,
Yeah.
but in the middle, I got
Mhm.
blueberry trees planted in between.
Mhm.
Bushes, blueberry
Mhm.
bushes.
Right.
And
Mhm.
I'm just
And
gonna
that's
put everything
food-
around so that
yeah.
just be careful where you walk. That's all.
That's food
So,
forestry, though.
Jay,
That's the layers. You're doing the layers, like food
With the-
forestry.
with
Sorry.
the blueberry bushes, so then they don't really like that much sun. They like more shade.
Yeah, they do.
It's more like as the sun comes up and rotates over,
Uh-huh.
my trees are content because in the after about 1 o'clock they do get shade.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
Yeah, mine dried out
Mhm.
even in the shade this weekend from the
But
heat.
okay, CC, you got to read. You two things you got to add to your blueberries: pine needles and coffee. Use coffee grounds.
Yeah, I've been doing the coffee around. I don't have any pine around. So
Mm.
Uh,
Might have to get the blueberry acidifier.
You can get a whole bundle of pine straw for $3, CC.
Yeah, they do. They do sell it now at the Big W.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
And my Ace Hardware
Somebody with a
sell
whole
about
pile of
2
what they
blades.
don't want. I'm
Oh, your
sorry.
Ace, your Ace Hardware does.
Oh, get some mini pine nuggets.
Yes,
Or 30
Yeah.
pine
that's
nuggets.
what
The one that come in the bags.
Growing
Yeah.
Out of the Box uses that. He uses peat, pine, small pine nuggets, and then he'll use compost and mix it all together.
But I don't believe in pine straw in my yard because it attracts water bugs, aka
Oh.
big roaches.
I
That's
already
Yeah.
all it is. You
Like
know
the
what?
one
You're
I-
right,
It's not the pine needle, it's the pine tree.
It's
Actually,
the pine. Yeah, it's the trees. They live up
So-
in the trees.
But wait.
What lives up in pine trees?
The big palmetto bug.
roaches.
Yeah, the ones that fly at you.
yeah.
But
Well,
okay, if they live in the tree and you get a whole bunch of the tree leaves, wouldn't they be at home where they always be at?
No, I got nothing but pine needles over here under these blueberries, and I guarantee you can go rub your hand in right now. You won't find one roach.
I guarantee this. I guarantee it's a roach motel out there that you just ain't find yet.
Hey, I mess with that mess all the time. I ain't found one yet.
I'm so sorry.
But
I'm
now,
better,
I had
Rachel.
pine trees all in my front yard, all in the back,
Yeah.
and as soon as you walk out the door, you'll see a roach flying.
Yeah.
Once
Yeah,
I got rid of all them trees
yeah.
and everything,
right.
you very seldom see a roach around here.
They
Yeah.
went to the neighbor's yard. They
Right.
don't. They just ain't at your house.
Yeah.
Hey,
You want,
Fresh and Fire.
Rachel, I'm so sorry. That
I know. I
sucks.
said that to her.
Yeah.
What's up? I can't see the chat. What's up?
She said it's so hot, all the blossoms fell off her
Yeah.
pomegranate tree. She's
Yeah,
like
so sorry.
heartbroken. Good morning, Fresh and Fire.
I had that happen. Homestead Rachel. I had that happen with the big old rain off my mango tree.
Is it the heat that called pomegranates do well in California, which is
Yeah, the
super hot.
Mediterranean. It might be just that they were just inconsistent because we have had inconsistent rains this year. We've had drought
Oh.
and then a little bit of rain and then drought and then a pouring rain.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
So
my pomegranate still all the leaves are still on there.
mhm.
If it's under 3 years old, Rachel, she just ain't ready yet. She just still
Yeah.
a baby.
I
Yeah,
think
that's why I
Odom's
asked.
trying to broke. I think Odom's is asking if you got roots on your panache tiger fig.
Mm.
I don't have a Panache tiger fig.
Oh, got root. It says got roots on your panache or panache
Oh
tiger.
no, he got roots on it.
He got
He-
roots.
Oh,
he
So
for
I'm
me.
awesome.
saying to you. Okay.
Yeah, he's
awesome.
rooting for me.
What
Yeah.
kind of fig
That
is
means
that?
he did it. That's awesome. They rooted.
Oh, we
Good
got
for
one
you.
for you.
Old dog is that guy, y'all. He
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
that
he
guy.
is.
Bro,
Yeah,
what
he
kind of fig is that?
It's a green striped fig.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh,
That's
okay.
different.
I need
Yeah.
to
Why
get
do
me
bugs
some.
ever mess with my figs?
I
Is
got
there
2
something
trees
special
up.
about figs that the bugs just don't like?
They're high in oxalic acid.
The birds eat them.
Oh, I
Birds
know.
will eat them.
I've been fighting the birds for them, but the
Yeah.
bugs, I didn't realize they were high in oxalic acid. And strangely enough, they're
Uh,
6 feet
very
from my
good.
bees. So
Hey,
Right.
bro.
Yeah.
Hey. We gotta chill out with the big words now. It's too early in the morning for this list now.
what's
Look,
the big
nope.
word?
I see all that. You know what you said. Don't come on.
whatever.
Come on. You thought I was gonna try to say that? Really? No, man. No, man.
Oxalic acid.
Barb.
Oxalic acid. I said that. You don't
Yeah.
like that word?
Already good.
Actually,
No, I'm just saying.
men need to be careful because, like, that's not said a lot about the figs. It's said about greens, but the oxalic acid, if you get not just men, women and men who get the stones, the kidney stones, have to be careful with figs too.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I didn't know
I
that.
ain't got them because I got a whole bunch of fig trees, and every time that fellow got a fig on there right, I'm getting it.
Well,
Oh,
you drink your water. I noticed that about you. You're good about staying hydrated or eating watermelon or something to hydrate your body. So, you know, in the South you have to be, or you're just dying.
I thought kidney stone came from a lot of soda.
It can come from a lot of things, depending on what's dehydrating you and building up in your body. It could be a calcium-based one, or the oxalic acid causes it too.
Why
with a
you
lot
keep
of
using
men.
that word? You trying to mess me up?
I'm sorry. Oxalic acid. Oxalic
I
acid.
see hoping you
No.
don't know the meaning of it. That's all.
Yeah, David. That's what I've got something over on you, Broke. I got to use it because you're just the man. Just the
You
man.
know what? I
He
found out.
composting them pew-pews. I was immediately when he said it, I was like, oh, look at that. He's composting his enemies.
Mm-hmm. Yep. David.
Okay. Odom
Yep.
said that's an LSU fig.
Okay.
So I have one of those.
What's an LSU fig?
The one he was talking about, he got
Talking about
roots on.
growing the roots.
Yeah.
Damn, Cricket P said Panache tiger fig.
I read what was up here.
Yeah,
All I
that's
could
what
do-
he
Yeah,
said.
that's what he said,
I
but then
thought-
he just said it was a LSU fig.
I got
Oh.
LSU gold and purple.
Well, he made the mistake then. He
Good
made the
morning,
mistake.
girl, Dad.
Fresh and Fire, how you doing?
Fresh and Fire, new video. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, bro.
No,
Go ahead.
no,
Go
thank you. I'm not promote folk like that. You know, I don't do that. It's just it was on my head, and I think the
Go ahead. Half of it came out already. Go ahead.
Oh, the only thing figs give you is deliciousness.
That's
Yeah,
it.
You just don't get those things. They're good for you. You
Yeah.
probably
No,
First,
I-
I think I was on Mr. T Live, and I was saying, you know, Fresh and Fire need to do more videos, and they say, oh, we have. So I went over there and realized I just wasn't getting notifications. They
Yeah.
put that
Right.
video.
I don't
They
get their
turn it off.
notifications either.
I don't either.
I don't get the notification either.
I have to go and check
And I
and see
know
what.
I'm sub to him.
Me too.
Yeah.
Getting back
I
to
ain't
the
got
pig.
no notifications. So I went over there and watched all the ones I missed.
Aw,
Okay.
that's so sweet.
I've
Broke you
got,
off
I
today?
got 2 fig trees. Them fellas going in the ground.
What?
Hey,
You
Barbara.
don't buy me lunch? You acting up my what you trying to purchase me lunch, young lady?
You didn't even bring me my drink when I was close to you, so I don't want to hear that.
Close, you were 7 hours away. You so close. You were a short plane trip
I'm
away.
farther away now.
Huh?
Okay.
Farther away now.
Yeah.
Barb Brownlee, how you doing?
So LSU developed the Panache tiger. It's in the LSU family.
Oh, okay. That explains that then. Yeah.
Oh, she said
I know what these things are. They're all good,
Homestead,
though.
Homestead Rachel said that's a new tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it ain't ready to fruit. It's a baby. Y'all
Yeah.
stop rushing these babies.
Right.
Y'all feel like I need to put a bunch of fertilizer so I can get fruit the first year. No. Grant the fruit tree
Man,
3 years in the ground
Mm-hmm.
and start producing good fruit. That's 3 years.
bad cooking. What's up?
Patience, gardeners.
Fresh and Fire said YouTube be hating on them.
Yeah, YouTube hate on everybody, man.
Yeah.
YouTube only
Hey, welcome
Right.
in. How you doing?
the people
Right.
with 100,000 and up subscribers. Let's keep it a book. If you get
Yeah.
100 views on your video, that's because
Uh,
75 people really like your channel.
fresh and fire. You need to sit down and let Fire get up there. He'll bring the folks to you. Come on now.
What?
Fire did his goddamn thing on the grill, man. What the tomahawk steak?
He be cooking on that grill.
That grill is amazing. The two. I love that grill.
Wow,
That's over
that's
the
steak
fire
with this
pit.
goddamn steak. Hey,
that steak
and
will
then in
last,
Georgia, and then asked me if I want a piece, cutting it up in my face.
hey,
Right.
that steak will last me 2 days.
Rachel says she shouldn't have got me excited.
Yeah, right. I hear that. I hear that because I had the tiny little mangoes on my mango tree. I saw them. They first, like, I was like, oh, and then yeah, the rain came and it was too young. It was too young too.
Yeah.
But you know, you get hopeful.
And then something else.
Carol, Carol, how you doing?
Hey, Karen.
It depends on the tree.
Right.
When you buy a tree from the wherever you get it, and it already got fruit on it,
Oh,
and then the next year you don't get fruit, it's because they fertilized that joker to near death, and it said, "Let me put out some babies to carry on my legacy
Right.
because I think I'm gonna die."
That's what
That's
Right.
why those trees be fruiting like that.
My
That's true.
Celeste fig did that. I bought it. It had figs on it. The next year I didn't get any figs, and now this year I'm finally
okay.
getting the
Bye,
figs.
Hedgehog's Homestead.
Yeah, they got to adjust to your soil because you ain't doping them up like the shop was doing.
Right,
Right.
right. With all that.
Hey, but if you do want to dope them up, I know some stuff to use.
Oh,
I know some stuff to use. You can get fruit almost immediately.
Wow.
What is
I
that
have a
stuff?
question.
Now, if you're not organic gardening, you don't care about it. For your trees that you got in the ground, go to find Fertilum nut and fruit tree. It's in a blue bag. It's like 19, 15, 12. When I say it's gonna put fruit on the tree,
Wow.
it's gonna put fruit on them.
Good.
And if you got in containers and you don't care about organic gardening, get you some Osmocote. It will put fruit on the vine.
She is-
On the vine. You hear me?
But now
Or if
that
you got a
yeah,
single-
Free dealer. Okay.
those are non-organic methods, he said, just in case anybody didn't catch that. If you're
Right.
organic, these are not for organic.
I'm the guy she is. I'm the dude. I'm the dudette. I'll do that. Trust me.
But
Sorry.
even this,
We can't do it.
if your plant,
Okay.
if your tree about to die and doing bad, get some of that stuff because it's better to have unorganic. Well, don't do that either because then they're gonna get in your soil. Never mind. Don't do that. Never mind.
hey, Fresh, tell him he got to come. He got to show us how to do the grilling right. You
Just
need to
get
get
them
on
on.
show us how to do that grilling right.
Okay, but,
Have you guys ever heard of potato soup fertilizer?
no.
Mm-mm.
All right. So there's this Jadam kind of method thing for
Wedding
potatoes.
agent. Jadam, wedding agent.
I have
Say
the
who?
book. It's a Korean farming method, but I got changed
There you go.
Malachi.
I love
I
you,
got the
Carol.
The-
Korean forming method.
What did you say?
It's a
Wait.
Korean- it is. It's a Korean farming method, and she probably knows the recipe better. I just heard it. I went to a grower's house yesterday, or he's a grower. He grows everything. It's amazing, and they have a greenhouse where they've dug into the ground like 4 feet, and then they built the greenhouse. It's amazing what they do over there. But he was like, "I got to make my potato soup for my plants." I was like, "What?" And he said, "Yeah, you boil them down and let them get really like mushy, and then you have that. You let it sit and you let it get." He said it gets milky on top, and it almost looks like there's a SCOBY, like a kombucha, sort of like a film on top. And once it gets there, he said, "Give that to the plants," and they just. I was like, "Wow."
Really?
Hey,
He does
what's
bring stuff out though, sir.
no? What's the NPK ratio of that mix?
I
That's
don't.
what
I
was
don't.
wondering.
I don't have any idea. I didn't even think. I was so shocked to hear potato soup, and then he started explaining it. I didn't even think for any of that. I didn't think to ask, but I can. I mean, I'll ask him. I'll let you guys know.
I was gonna sound like a hater, but I'm not gonna be a hater this morning, Cricket Peach. I'm not gonna be that guy.
What you gonna hate me for? I ain't done nothing but talk about some
No.
stuff. I heard.
I was gonna make a real hater-ish
Yeah, the
comment
little country girl,
Hey,
welcome
country girl.
in.
Oh,
because I just think that all super juice or funk juice, whatever you call it, works great for plants. I think people make some of the stuff way too complicated. You can get common weeds and grass and put it in the bucket, put water on it.
Yeah,
And
I mean, I do that. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Hey,
just
can I say
Yeah.
real quick? Ghetto to country girl. Hey, sweetie, and y'all, please check her out. She is amazing.
promo.
Watch out.
Whoa,
You know, Peach do it all the time, so don't worry about that.
whoa, J3. I didn't know we can promote ourselves. I got stuff coming up too. Let me get a whole bunch of good promo like Sugar P.
Somebody else. Hush up. Don't be mean. I just thought it was cool, but you're right. All the junk that you can, everything that you pull up that you hate so much, that's taking all that nutrition out of your soil, and you sit in there that water and let it do its thing. It all does seem to work. I just thought it was because I never heard anybody say anything about potatoes. No, what?
I'm gonna do a live called a promo show. So what I'm gonna do is
Well, if I get my notification, I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Interesting.
But no, dude, I was super bored, J3. I'm glad you came on this morning, dude. I want to do 1,000 things, but my little girl is out for the summer, and she said, "Daddy, we ain't going nowhere today." I said, "Okay, buddy."
Right.
Is she looking out for her or you?
Right.
Look, I only have a couple of days off, man. I be in these streets, these garden streets. You hear me? I hit every big box store looking for fruit trees and discounts. You know what I'm saying? So
Diva does the Jadam method. She knows how to make that.
is it the Jadam wedding agent or is it Jadam method you talk about?
It's this right here from this book
Promo.
from Young Sang Chow.
Young Shake Chow.
What my book is?
It's got great
Let me promote my book.
You
Yeah,
talk
promote your
about
book.
these things all the time, Carol, but I don't actually. I've never looked into any of the Jadam methods. Just the
Shawnee said
Korean
she
greenhouse
does it.
thing.
Yeah.
That is
Well,
wicked cool.
I've been
Hey, talk
with
about your
somebody-
book, Micro. I mean, bro.
Whoa.
Talk about your book, man.
Hey, I'm Broke Farmer, and this is
Yeah.
10 ways to go broke buying fruit trees.
No.
On Amazon right now. On Amazon.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, honey. Yep. I have the Jadam, and that was from DTG. I have all his books. Broke. You write a book.
Hello, Shawnee. How you
I'll
doing?
support. These are all DTG.
Oh, you know I got DTG stuff too, girl. Not all of it though. No, I'm not buying all his books. No.
I got all of it because he's from Florida, so we represent.
I know. And if his brother would write a book, I would have to buy it because he's right here. Yeah.
I'm only gonna buy gardening books if YouTube and the internet stop working.
Well, I'm getting them for when they do, in case they knock it out. So, yeah.
Hey, bro, fresh. Can you read the chat? Fresh and fire that up there.
But I've only had mine, my big wood chip pile for a year now. I started every day. It ain't nothing like this yet.
Yeah.
But you know
nice
what?
stuff.
It ain't gotta stay that long, bro.
No, it doesn't.
It don't have to stay a year.
Yeah,
I
not
go
in
out
the
and
South.
I got my ceiling at the bottom. I can see
There you
my
go.
ceiling when I move, but it ain't black gold yet.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I move the wood chips just to get that dirt up under there,
Right.
and I put that in the flower pot.
Hey, and fun fact, black gold and not only was under wood chip, but that was my stripper name in the late 90s.
Oh Lord. Urban Garden Chronicles, welcome in.
Good to know.
Now we going to the strip club.
Coming to the stage,
Which one?
black gold.
Oh my goodness.
So damn cute. I love it.
Hey,
Homesteader Rachel said it was 109 degrees yesterday where she's at.
Oh, holy
Ooh,
cow. Oh my
That's
word.
nuts. That is nuts.
Yeah,
you know, we complain about the heat all year, and then as soon as it get cold, we complain about the cold. You know why it's 4 seasons? So God makes sure you can't complain too long about nothing. That's why it's 4 seasons.
Find the one you like and love it,
Yeah.
and then suffer the rest.
Right.
It's too cold, wait 2 months. Too
Mhm.
hot.
Oh, I
Wait
like
2
our
months.
winter. Our winter's great. I like our winter. Our winter's fantastic.
You don't
That's why
get
all the
winter.
snowbirds. That's why all the snowbirds come here.
No.
No, we don't. We don't
Building,
really get
turning,
winter.
compost, and the
You
worms
really
come
don't.
and eat
What's
the
it?
dirt and plants.
That's our growing.
Amazing. Yes, Queen.
Yeah.
That's our growing season. Is our winter. The biggest
Oh,
growing
is that
season.
when you really get
Oh.
going?
What is this
Fall-
dirt
fall
y'all
and
speak
winter.
of?
Hey.
What is this dirt they speak of, J3? I don't know this substance. Y'all,
bro farmer. I
Soil.
keep
Make
it
sure you say
simple.
soil.
where is dirt at on the periodic table? What element is dirt?
Right up under.
That's stuff that you throw your seeds in and everything grow.
That's
I guarantee you ain't going into no dirt.
Soil.
I guarantee
That's
that.
soil.
That's a misconception.
That's soil. Yeah. Dirt is dead. Soil is living. You want soil.
I don't even know this word y'all speak of it. I don't utter such things out of my mouth.
Carol the Girl Miniature would like to see some of those moves from your Black Gold
Oh.
days. Sir.
Wow. Wow.
All right, Carol, go to my garden only page,
Gardeners only. There you
and
go.
that's the name of my garden only page, Black Gold.
Right,
Urban,
queen.
just keep your clothes on, bro.
Wow.
Oh, y'all.
Wow. So that's how you get your fruit tree money. Okay. I think we see now.
Yeah, but hey, look. About 30 years ago and a better hairline. Oh yeah.
You know what this seems like to me right now,
Wow.
bro?
Sir.
It seems like I got Miss T slot and you just took mine.
They all work out how it work out, Jay.
J3, what was your name? Your stage name back in the day.
Honey Slanger.
Whoa, that's right.
Oh, okay. That name's
I
been
keep-
around for a minute.
I keep
Hey,
my-
you know what? That will work too.
That could totally work.
Think about it.
That will work
That could
too, Jay.
totally work.
That will work.
Oh my God.
Hey. It was the Honey Slanger, but then after they watched too much, they said, "Oh no, that's a mango slanger." So hey,
The mango.
mango wrangle.
Mango.
Read some chat.
Yeah, but Joel, he's trying to correct the terminology because dirt is dead, soil is living. It has a living
Sweet thumb,
system that we
welcome
don't
in.
see.
Thanks,
Yeah.
I don't even utter that word. That
Yeah.
word y'all speak of has no life, no nothing to it.
Right.
And can I get on soapbox for a minute, J3?
Go.
Let me get on the soapbox for a minute.
Go
Now,
ahead.
Go ahead. He's
when
going-
we saying we eating these vegetables for nutritional value,
Right.
they get that nutritional value from the soil, right? If
Right.
your soil has no nutrition and you got big fruit, guess what? You just got big fruit with no nutritional value. So all this stuff y'all putting in there and that fruit looks spectacular, you should have went to Kroger. It's the same thing. Y'all hating on Kroger.
That's
But
right.
Kroger been feeding y'all for the last 50 years.
The
Preach.
difference with that is you're not putting a chemical on your big fruit, but they are putting chemicals on theirs.
My point is,
I know.
if you don't have nutrition in the soil, your food is void of nutritional value.
Mhm.
So if you get it from Kroger, just rinse it good, and you still got nutritionless food. Nutritionless food. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because I mean, people don't think about that. Yes, it's organic, but if you just growing in lifeless soil,
Mm.
it's no life in the food.
There you go, Joel.
Right.
That's why it's called dirt because it dries out and there's nothing to it, and you got to use soil in the grow bags. There you
All right,
go.
I'm stepping down off the soapbox.
To each his own. To each his own.
That's a good one.
Everybody don't know what soil is.
Right.
Right. Well,
true.
he just taught them. We just went to church
for
and
the
broke
new farmers
soil.
and gardeners and everything.
Take me to
Dirt.
the king. I don't have much to bring.
Just a mycelium.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord. How do you get nutrition in your soil?
Oh, that's
Oh.
good.
The
How do you
poo-poo
get
juice helps.
nutrition in your soil, and how do you know that the soil is okay?
Okay. Take. Call on me. Take.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna do it an easy way for me. For me,
There you
the
go.
way I know I got good dirt. soil, is I see mushrooms on the ground. That's it.
Yes,
That's a
that's
good
one
one.
thing.
Yeah, mushrooms is
Now,
one thing. Yeah.
you could talk to somebody that deals with soil all the time. You got it, bro.
Go ahead.
No,
bro.
okay, this is two-parter, y'all. I'm gonna get back on the soapbox for this. And say, how do you get nutrients into your soil? Things that you add things to your soil that have nutrient richness to them. I just be making up words.
Right.
Putting old fruits and old vegetables,
Yeah.
organic granular
matter.
fertilizer that builds it.
Old coffee
Anything
ground.
that was had
Yeah.
nutritional value to it that
Right.
you put in the soil. I mean everything.
Anything you put in compost, you put into your soil. You put that into your soil.
Joe,
And
go ahead.
how do you know what soil, if your soil is okay? First off, I'm gonna give you a quick test. If you water your soil and it still look ashy, it's bad soil. Look.
Hey, we have
If it dries out super fast, it's bad soil. And if you don't know what ashy soil is, we were talking about black gold, which is a dark, rich soil.
Right.
If your soil has a consistency almost the color of whipped peanut butter, that's bad soil.
Yeah.
That's bad soil. Ashy, cracking, won't stay moist, bad soil. Start adding like South Florida said,
Organic matter,
compost, organic stuff, anything that die, put it in the ground.
You can make compost tea. Yeah, she's got dirt because she's here. We get a lot of dirt, but if you cover that dirt, you get soil. If you cover it too with I put out actually, and I'm trying this because I even heard it from another gardener because we have very sandy soil. It's the cardboard method with the mulch on top, and you just let that work. You let that work, and then we also have. You can do the poo-poo juice. That's on Diva's channel. It's also on other people's channel. It was Dave the Good calls it swamp water. It stinks, but it works. If you have duck water, that's what Hedgehog's Homestead was in my side chat. She's been using, and they made her onions like huge this year. Huge.
My onion's bigger than her.
No,
you gotta put some grease on that ashy soil.
What now?
Got to put some grease on that ashy soil, he said. Oh, another way to know if it's good soil, Ghetto to Country Girl, is do you have weeds? The weeds want to cover it up. The weeds are natural, and if you aren't growing weeds, that's a really bad sign. If it's just nothing and it's sandy and it's ashy, it's dead. It's dead dirt.
And another thing with that is I don't promote these folks anything, but get yourself some black cow, mix it in with your dirt. If you don't have anything, just mix it in with your dirt and let your dirt become soil by mixing it with the black cow.
Yeah.
And find somebody. First off, this is a good way to get free compost. Find somebody who has chickens and tell them next time you want to clean your pen out, call me. I'm your person. Scoop up you some, fill up your bucket, let it sit for 3 to 6 months. You Gucci. If you know somebody got a rabbit, you can take it straight from the Buddha and put it on the soil. From the Buddha to the soil immediately. That thing ain't got to sit down. It is cold compost. And that goes for goats, horses. What else I'm leaving out, J3? Goats, horses.
Well, in my case, goat, sheep, not the chicken. Everything but the chicken can go.
Alpaca poop. All that works.
There you go. Yeah.
Also, there are a lot of plants that you can grow within your garden that you can use for just biomass to chop and drop. So, what is it? Canna or calla lilies, the comfreys, all those things. They grow very large leaves that you can chop and drop. Sunflowers are great, and
that mimosa.
And also,
if
you go fishing, definitely don't pour out your fish water, pour your fish water right into the garden.
Tell them about it, CC. Tell them about it.
And the biggest loss y'all are losing when it comes to composting, bills, paper, get you a paper shredder. Shred all
That's
that.
true. That's
If
true.
you use paper towels,
Yes.
put it in the compost.
Put
All
your
that.
lint from the dryer in your
What
compost.
what makes your dirt, your soil? What makes your dirt become soil is putting all them old bills in there.
Bills, I
To
do.
pay off.
Right.
I do it.
Yeah, Joel was talking about him going. He goes, I go fishing in a place called the Mine Ponds, about 30 miles away. I catch 150 bluegills. Wow! In about 3 hours, I toss them in the soil hole, 5 per bag, free nutrients. Plus, it's fun. Yeah, I would like that kind of fishing. That's fun.
Oh yeah.
All your the heads, the tails, the scales,
Yeah.
the bones. Put it
Yeah.
all in the soil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's deep, because if you have raccoons, they'll come digging up your plants sometimes. Your starts and stuff. I've seen
But and if
people
you're
lose
Put coffee grinders on top of it because people are high. Put coffee grinders on top of cocaine, and the drug sniffing dogs don't smell it.
Yes, I can. I watched that show, and he is correct.
I thought you was gonna confirm.
Actually, no, he's not. Actually, no, he's not. They find them anyway through X-ray. But
Y'all never seen Miami Vice? They put the coffee grind around the cocaine
Yes,
so the dogs can't smell it.
they
That's
kind of
true.
know that
That's true.
now, though. That now the dogs, if they smell coffee, they go after those
Miss
people.
Georgia, welcome in.
Hey David.
Hey, David. Yeah.
and people are
Lady
always
Cropper,
I don't know.
welcome in, bro.
I live in
Yes,
the country,
sir.
so my situation's a little bit different. But like for our compost, I put everything in it. I put meat. I put grease. It don't matter to me. All that.
Nah.
But I don't live in the city,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the things that get in there is very few and far between. It's caged in too, so it just gives all more
Grease though
nutrients
can
available to the worms
suffocate
and
stuff.
I don't.
It
I'm
don't
not
suffocate
quite
nothing.
sure about the grease because
So is
Yeah.
that why they have the greasy
it.
leaf?
Yeah.
Big Daddy greasy leaf.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Green.
there's somebody threw some collard greens in that
Right.
hole that they had the grease in.
Mhm.
Yeah, I use
But-
very little. I mean, very little grease actually gets put out because
All
I reuse and filter every bit of the tallow
RLM,
and
welcome
that
in.
we use here.
She's been here.
So-
RLM said coffee grounds and black pepper together. That sounds good, RLM.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe
Black-
some
Right,
cayenne.
pepper. My
Yeah,
man.
to keep them away from the
Pescatarian
fish.
Garden, welcome in, sis.
Keep them away from the
Oh.
fish. Because I know
okay.
people who have had their tomatoes dug up because of the eggs that they put in the hole, and also because of fish heads.
Right.
Well, look, y'all. I gotta run. I got a few things to do. I've enjoyed myself up here with y'all, man. I hope y'all have a lovely day. I hope everything
Appreciate it,
you
bro.
touch turns
Yeah.
to gold, and y'all have an abundant day.
Amen.
You too,
Amen.
bro.
You too,
Hey.
bro. Thanks
Bye,
for the
bro.
Church of Soil time.
Yeah, it was good.
Amen.
Yeah, so I don't want to. I don't no misunderstanding. I don't fry anything, so it's not like I go and put like a pan of grease. Just a little bit of drippings is all that you'll ever get. But
Yeah.
when I was in the city, I tried to compost. I've been like a tree hugger, I think, my whole
Break
life.
that
I tried
box
to
up.
compost. Everybody freaked
Yeah.
out about it. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that for me.
Because
out
it'll
here,
bring
I
in the
think it was-
rats. The rats will come for that.
Yeah, I guess it does.
It'll
In the
bring
city,
rats.
absolutely.
You're out far enough out that you might not notice it, but in the city you notice it because they go after other stuff.
Oh yeah, that would be gross.
And they crap all over and pee all over, and then they follow that trail
That's
too.
really nasty.
Yeah, it is
That's
nasty.
gross.
Yeah, it's very nasty. Oh, Broke said he's still listening.
Yeah.
Day 3.
But,
But there will be people nervous about that whole fish thing. Y'all, you know, them things are completely gone in like 2 weeks. Like there's nothing in that hole anymore. All we got to do is
Yeah.
keep the animals away from
Yeah,
it for just
the
like
worm-
14 days.
Yeah.
the
soil
worm
eats
does
it.
their job. They do what
That's
they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's right.
I've got trees that, well, most of my trees are out
You're
the
pescatarian.
half a 55-gallon barrel now. But when I first put them in, I threw like 3 or 4 eggs in there,
Mhm.
and I plant the tree and just leave it.
Yeah.
I dig in it
Mhm.
now. You can't find eggshells or nothing in there anymore.
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly.
That's what I did with most of my old eggs. You
Mhm.
can tell about the rotten and all. I throw them right in the garden.
Yeah, that's the compost. Everything was the idea that to make it easier on people who couldn't get the browns and the greens figured out or didn't have room for a pile was to do that, was to just dig a hole and drop it in.
Right.
Yeah, that stuff is very much easier to do
Yeah,
than the whole.
it is.
Yeah.
Especially when you're first starting out, and also the turning of the compost and all that. And yeah.
Oh
it's just
yeah, I
easier.
never get that done right. I just don't.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
do it.
You
Maybe
could
I
do
don't.
like some of the other gardens. Just go ahead and put some holes in a bucket, and
Yeah.
just do it that way.
Actually,
You've
I'm
got
getting
enough
ready to
holes in
do
there,
that.
Just
Yeah.
throw it in the bucket and
Yeah.
put the lid on it. You don't have to worry about the animals or anything.
Yeah.
But your worms and all
Yeah.
them other good things down there gonna get to
I
eat.
just bumped my bucket. It's so funny. Were you in bed watching that when GT and I realized we bought worm stuff on the same day?
Hey,
We have that thing. We came in another time and was like, you know what I want? What are you looking at?
Hey,
What fruit?
Junior.
Mangosteen. Both of us at the same time said it. It's like, what? Like, so
What is this bucket thing y'all speak of? Please
I'm
tell
gonna
me.
do it on my channel. It's basically it's a 5-gallon bucket. You
Mhm.
put holes in it, but you got to dig a hole deep enough for that 5-gallon bucket, and then you compost in the bucket, and the worms come in and they take it out to your garden.
you
But you
put
need a
some
lid, and
compost.
I got a
Very far
Gamma.
around.
Yes,
I have
all the way.
lid.
All the way. I'm not using a regular
Oh,
lid because the snakes. I have a
big
Gamma
hole.
lid. I
Yeah.
bought a
I
Gamma
have a
lid.
composting bucket somewhere in my yard.
Mhm.
I
Somewhere.
dug it deep, and then the grass grew over, and I was like, it's somewhere.
That's like my poo-poos, UCC. I left it
So
too
right now
long.
it's just full of dirt because you ain't seen it in
It's
quite a
full
while.
of
Huh?
dirt, and the
Yeah,
worms
yeah.
got their permanent home.
Exactly. There you
Right.
go. Yeah.
That works when you got a big bed,
Mhm.
not just a garden, but when you got all these beds that you put up, build beds and all that stuff, take and
Yeah.
put a container in the ground. That's one where you don't have to keep digging and trenching it and all that stuff. Just put everything in the bucket and leave it alone,
Right.
and it will get all over the garden.
Great idea. That's a great idea. But
Yeah.
it's a deep hole. I don't know. Somebody else gonna have to dig that hole. I can't.
No, it ain't deep. All you're doing is you're going by the size of the bucket. Set the
Right.
bucket on the ground. That's your diameter right there, and just start. You can sit and use a little hand shovel just to dig. What the bucket is about
Yeah, that's
19
true.
inches tall, and you just want to take to where the handle's at.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough
Oh,
right there.
okay,
Just put a
okay, yeah.
handle at, and
I
then
can
stick
try
it
that.
in there and throw your junk in there.
Right.
I like the sound of it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to try
Yeah.
that. But I'm gonna have to wait until Carol's video is out so I know how to do it right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yeah. As long as Carol can dig a hole in her yard with all the roots that I have going on with
Oh,
my
yeah,
trees.
girl.
That's the big thing. That's the thing that kept me from it before was, oh my gosh. But now I have one of those nice shovels that has the like serrated edge. Love it.
Uh-huh.
I got it for my
Oh,
bananas.
Or you could just have
Oh.
an axe, a handy axe.
Yeah, I need a new handle for my axe, or it'll be handily over the fence.
Oh God.
I want a pickaxe. It's like I think a pickaxe would be really good for some of the dig jobs I come across around here
Yeah.
that I can
Yeah,
go up on.
pickaxes are
I
great.
can't do it.
It'll
Are
work
they?
your back.
Okay, I'm see about getting them eventually.
It'll
Oh,
work your
Yeah,
back.
you might
You
need a
gotta
little
have the
muscle
perfect.
too.
Yeah, you gotta have muscle, and you gotta have that perfect slide. Like when you are holding it, you gotta have that perfect slide down the handle as you're doing it, or you're using all your back and pulling out your back.
I use
okay.
the auger too, the drill auger.
Right.
I
Yeah.
love the auger. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I
do
think I'm
not
gonna
have
do.
one.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Huh?
use the auger to dig
have
it.
to get one, I think.
Yeah.
I got mine off of Temu.
For
Yeah,
y'all
I got
lazy
mine.
people,
Yeah.
for y'all lazy people, y'all can use an auger. Other than that, we could use a shovel and pure muscles.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't have
everybody ain't
to
got
get muscle.
muscles like you, J3.
I don't have muscles like not like the
Right.
We
honey
also we use a
slanger.
broad fork too. Having a broad fork helps a lot with
Yes.
breaking up of all that crap. It is really helpful, but it's still a crap ton of work even
Mhm.
after doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things about having a garden. You got to realize that it is work.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Right.
work.
it is.
It's
It's a-
work
it's-
that is beneficial.
Mhm.
And it is a relationship. It's not just work. You have if you want to have a productive garden, apparently you got to have a relationship with your plant.
Yep.
Yeah, yes, fresh
I
and
have
fried.
relations.
I got it there somewhere.
I know. No kind of.
Not relations with you.
Pause.
You got to be in real.
Yep,
You got
you
to
know that.
You gotta have a relationship with your hoe.
Yes. Hoes can kill too. That's going to be my shirt.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
That's going to be one of my
My
first
hoe
shirts.
killed a lot of snakes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Good with it.
I'm going to do that shirt.
So, sometimes it sound
kill.
right, and then sometimes it don't sound right when y'all say it, CC.
Right. Right. I broke my daddy's hoe. That doesn't sound right either. But it was an old handle. I need a new handle.
It was an old head.
Yeah. It was. She had an old handle, and
okay.
yeah, she just snapped
Like
under
the,
the
like
pressure.
the X, right?
Right. She just snapped under the pressure.
My cucumber.
Broke her. Sorry.
My cucumber soil keeps staying damp. Some of the leaves are turning yellow. Are they dying? Do I keep my cucumbers in the sun? Stay cucumber. You might be watering them every day, Carol.
Yeah.
You don't need to water them every day.
Yeah. Might be over loving them. I've done that before, Carol. It's really
Right.
common actually when you first start gardening. It's to over love them or to forget that they're there. It's very common.
On the cucumber, you could water it every 2 or every 3 days.
Yeah.
And don't let it stay soaking wet at the bottom.
Yeah, because that's root rot. If it starts all going yellow, then that you've rotted the roots of the plant.
I have a brown Russian cucumber plant. And so the cucumbers look like potatoes. But I don't know when to harvest them because they're brown. So I'm like, I don't know.
Anybody else?
Are they brown or yellow?
No, they're brown.
What's the name of them?
Brown Russian cucumbers.
Brown Russian cucumbers. Let me ask Mr. Google Pants. Brown Russian.
I was thinking of the yellow one with the little stripes on it. I think tiger cucumber something.
No, this is the Russian brown cucumbers.
Right, there's so many of them now. All the different cucumbers. Hold on. Did you mean brown Russian cucumber? Yes, I did. It says about they are ready to harvest about 55 to that's not helping. 55 to 60 days after planting.
I had an issue with those lemon cucumbers. I forgot they were supposed to be yellow. So I was waiting. I was like, what is wrong with these things?
Right? They're like,
no, Carol, you don't water okra every day.
Okay. The cucumber is best harvested at 5 to 7 inches long. It says. What? So you got to get out there with your ruler, CC.
Well,
you got to judge the length on it.
Potato, so.
Brogue said the best tasting cucumber is Richmond apple cucumber.
Oh, that sounds good.
Brogue is growing the same, the brown Russian too. He's
that
growing
sounds
those.
really good. An apple cucumber. Does it have a little bit of an apple flavor, Brogue? Because that sounds good.
Probably not.
Fresh and Fire says she's Googling already to see who sells them.
Right, I just did too. Fresh and Fire. I think they can be. Yeah, Urban Farmer has them. Love the Earth. Urban Farmer has 1/4 ounce for $7.
The Sikkim cucumber. I don't know nothing about that one either.
Silkum. Is that a seed?
The Silkum cucumber.
Sikkim.
Yeah. She is Sunshine. I'm so leery of them, even though they're beautiful packages from there. After learning that those aren't all their seeds, that they're just basically a seed broker, why do I want to pay the highest price just to have that pretty package?
Right.
So I'm
okay. That's what the brown Russian is called.
Oh, it's also called the Sikkim. Yeah, I didn't see that. Probably got.
Why do we want to grow everything and we don't eat everything?
That's true too.
Because it's cool to grow it.
Yes.
But that's a waste of money and time if you're not going to eat it.
Somebody gonna eat it.
Yeah. We got to find out if we like it. That's
right.
the thing.
I'll taste it, and then when I don't like it, then I'll give it away.
Right.
And how about if they don't like it?
Then
somebody gonna like it.
Right.
If anything, my dog will like it.
Yeah. And if the dog don't eat it at all.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Although
TG
don't give
says
your
she's
dog
a
no.
Baker
Go ahead.
Creek junkie.
Yeah, don't give your
Ah,
dog grapes
Listen.
though. They shouldn't eat those. That's kidney
eat.
failure.
Everything she grow.
Right.
Yeah, Cece's amazing. I know a lot of people are a junkie because that you know what it is? Advertising. They got those beautiful catalogs, those
girl.
beautiful packaging.
No.
Yeah, you're
Let me
amazing.
see.
Cece.
Today is Janet didn't pop in. The TV guy didn't pop in today, but
Janet is not feeling it. I don't know if she's up to the TV guide or not, but I know that she, like me, we're not even. I can't even believe I'm up here this morning. But I'm so happy I'm talking to y'all. But where's it? We were
I
both
wasn't
feeling a lot of
feeling it.
exhaustion from the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she put out a post on her page this morning about how exhausted she is. So that might be
Oh,
part of the
Nancy
reason.
be the scratch. Welcome in.
Hey, Nancy.
that can be
Well,
heat or that could be
it
just
just-
shut down too with you
Right.
guys with all of us. I mean, not you guys. I'm on
Yes,
that.
girl. You know, I was
spectrum.
getting there. Last week I
Yeah,
thought,
I was there yesterday because our toilet. I told my husband, please buy this other part. We got the new part in the tank. I was like, okay, we're replacing this new. Let's get this new too. And no, he didn't. And he jammed on the tube that goes into the cylinder. It's the flushing mechanism. Well, I went to take the tube off while I was replacing the other part, and it just completely cracked because it didn't come off the whole thing. And we had no part, and nobody had it. But thankfully today, hopefully he'll get it at Ace. I found it.
Joel, I don't know about the TV guide, but we were talking about the YouTube guide.
Yeah,
And
it's our
that's,
YouTube
all the
guide.
folks that are coming on.
Yeah.
So she's not here, but I can tell you tonight. Let me see who coming on. We got Stace Hall's coming on.
Yeah. Stay Hall. Tampa coming
the,
on.
The
Always.
chat. Tampa be on tonight at 9:15, 9:30. I think that's far as I can go. I don't know who else is coming on.
Oh, wagons. Okay.
I can't think of nothing.
I'm a collector. I love uncommon varieties. Okay, Fresh and Fire.
Right. Me too.
Carolyn's packages for me.
Brooke said, I will. Free promo. Brooke said, here.
Jones True, welcome in.
Jones True.
Driving but listening. Good morning.
Pescatarian. Pescatarian's on.
Pescatarian will be on at 6 tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Anybody else that's going to be on today, just put it in the chat.
Right.
I might do a pop-up. I'm really close to my hours for the first step finally.
Yay, Karen.
Yay.
Okay.
Getting close. So we'll see. I don't know. It's not for sure, so I don't want to put a time in there. What the heck is this? Look at that
It's
is my
yours.
hair.
Deal
My
with
hair.
it. It's yours.
I know my hair.
Like a little wire.
Right. I have to put product in it or I will just look like a little.
Odoms is coming on at 5 tonight.
All right.
So 5.
9:05 special announcement.
Oh. Okay.
That's my Blow Farmer special announcement. 9:05.
Oh.
Okay.
Me too, Fresh and Fire. I don't eat regular food like the people.
I don't know if I can plant them this year, but I did get these thanks to
Watermelon, Carolina Cross.
Ooh.
Why you can't plant it this year?
I don't know if I can because we put them in earlier than now. And also I've had 2 batches of watermelons get eaten from the rabbits and the iguanas David Corey sent over my way.
He keeps sending animals
Yeah, David, I don't know. The thing about it is David will find out where you live.
Right.
Yeah, he was giving my grandkids candy and all that crap.
Right.
I said, now where y'all get this from? Some guy, skinny guy, he got big braids in his head, and he told us just go get them watermelons, and he gave us candy. He didn't want it. He just told us to go get it.
Yeah.
She might do a pop-up.
What time you thinking, Carol? Because I know you missed yours on Friday. So let me know. Or we can split the hours. I'll come up with you if you want.
Ooh,
How many hours you have right now, Carol?
Hold on. Let me go check. Do. All right. As of June 19th, I have 2,782. I need 3,000 for that first.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's not counting. Hold on. I don't think it's counting Divas Live, or is it? Yeah, it's not counting the lives we just did this weekend. But still, you got to be over because they take from the,
Mm-hmm.
constantly taking.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I put myself.
It's rolling days or whatever, right?
Yes, it's rolling. It's a rolling thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Thanks,
so
girl,
far away
Dad.
from it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure
You'll
it
get
out.
there. You'll get there. I mean, I've been on 5 years, and I just finally decided, let me monetize since I'm on here. I might as well help me get some seed money.
Get it if you can. Get it
Hey,
if you
Kara,
can.
where did you get your Carolina Cross from?
Burpee. Burpee has them.
Okay.
They
I
didn't.
think
They
it's
didn't get it from
Carolina
Texas.
Medic
Texas
Mart.
ain't got none.
Yeah. What? Texas ain't got it. Also, I looked on Etsy. I think Etsy might have them too.
They saw welcome in.
They were
Sis.
selling out. They
Hey,
were selling
Stay.
out. Hey, Stay. We are just saying you're going on tonight.
Mm-hmm. She should at 7. All right.
At 7, she should be on at 7 tonight.
She is amazing.
Mhm.
She's like the maturity of the group. She's like, no, let me just give you the mature aspect of this conversation here we're having.
I like when her and Wallace is on there. Then she gets a little fun.
Yeah, they're cute.
They're
I know.
funny together.
I went in for their relationship one. It was very good and hilarious.
Uh-huh.
Very relatable.
Movies.
What was it? Skittles? For
Tungsten Dixon.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm gonna get off here because I need to get in the
Me
garden
too.
before I have to go to work. So
You ain't going to work, CC.
I
Stop
am.
it.
I have to work for I can be able to go on more trips.
CC, I need you to go live when you're at work.
I can't do that.
Tommy, I need you. Keep saying you got a job, but nobody ever see you at work.
People know I got a job.
I talk to her when she's at work sometimes. I know she's got a job.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what's
So I'm telling her to quit it all the time. Like, quit that job.
What's your dancing name, Cece?
I have one.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Tommy.
one.
Oh, too funny.
Carol.
You do work a lot. That's for sure.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later.
All right. Have a
good day, CC.
Much love.
We ain't gonna be
that's
here much longer anyway.
Yeah.
Since
that's true.
I don't know. Miss T might be listening, but she didn't even chime in. So I guess she's probably still being. Let me see.
Probably setting up her daughter's.
Yeah, she's probably still dealing with her daughter right now.
She said there was. I seen her this morning. She did a little 15-minute thing, and she said that they have to go. The parents have to go to a thing.
Yeah,
I guess it's a class or some orientation.
It's orientation. Yeah, college orientation with their kid, and then
the parent got to attend it. The parent got to attend it, but it's the child that's going.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she is. She sounded pretty like she needed to go home, like she said,
very
and have
congested.
Yeah.
She needs some of this garlic honey I got.
You're right. That would help her out a lot.
Yep.
It's some echinacea and some.
The ragweed is bad this year. The
ragweed is bad. Yeah.
I'm even suffering. I mean, right now I'm okay because I haven't been outside as much. But if I come in and it's like immediately I congest, and I was getting headaches this weekend, and I'm like, I can't be out.
Carol, do you have any mullein?
I do. It dies here. It doesn't go to its second year. So, but I have mullein tea. I do.
That'll help. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know. I do it, but it doesn't help as much as like a good old Sudafed.
Yeah, Miss Jones, truth. You can't water your plants every day.
No, you can't.
I do.
Yep.
That depends on what plant you're watering.
Yeah, but yours are in the ground. These might be potted.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got to check your soil. Stick your finger in it. Pulse.
Carol.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Or flip the dirt up a little bit.
Yeah. Take the cover, that top layer off.
Brooke said he do.
Yeah. Takes you're in the ground too, but so
if it's in the ground, it's all right to water it every day. If it's in the ground.
Yeah, right
because
now.
that water has somewhere to go. In the pot, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah. And oh, we know what we
But
didn't
the
tell
water-
Carol, we didn't tell her to make sure that her pot is draining, because sometimes they're not draining properly and they'll stay wet too. And I had that happen with my poor
Miss
blueberry. I
Jones,
didn't
just
know.
make sure you got some holes in the bottom of your pot. So you,
Mhm.
if you got 5-gallon buckets, make sure you got some holes in the bottom of that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I find if I put holes in the bottom, everything stays too dry. But if I put holes like about an inch or a half inch up from the
Right.
bottom on the side,
hmm
it doesn't get too very dry. But I mean, I
Okay.
don't know what she's got them in either. I
And-
can't remember what she said she has them in.
It gets dry if they're on the bottom, because usually they
What
don't
do you-
drain
because
if you
the
don't
water-
lift them.
If
I
you
just
put some
sponge
real
them out.
big, if you put some real big holes, the water will drain out real
Yeah.
fast. But I use
I do put big
30-second drill
Yeah.
bit. It's a real small drill bit.
Mhm.
holes. Oh yeah, no.
I put a lot
I
of
think I'm
small
using 1/4 inch.
I
Yeah,
put a lot of small
like-
holes in the bottom, but on the side I put that 1/4 inch hole, about an
Mhm.
inch up, so
Yeah.
it'll drain out all the heavy water.
That's
But
right.
then
Okay.
it just got a little bit of water in the bottom, so the roots will be content.
Well, like I do have a lot of stuff
Wow.
in,
Okay.
in
Tim.
fabric pots within the garden, and
Okay,
Oh, those
I
dry
can't
out
remember.
fast.
right.
Usually they do, but I can't remember if it was Mike's Chaotic Gardening or Odom's that said something about putting a good amount of leaf in the bottom of those fabric pots before you put the
Leaf
soil. I
moss.
started doing that, and they are not drying out like they used to. So
Yeah.
that was
yeah.
awesome. Yeah,
Some
it's really
people
good.
also put them all in a little kiddie pool too, and water the kiddie
Yeah, I
pool.
thought
so
about
it
doing
makes it
something
up.
like that also,
Yeah.
but then my geese need a pool, so I just let them keep it for now. I do use the
Uh,
goose water
Tixie,
sometimes to fertilize
Tixie,
stuff.
do a video just on your water and Tixie, because there's new people that they don't know. And I mean, even Diva and I were saying like how in the beginning we loved our seedlings too. Like people just don't know when they're starting out. And that's one of the hardest things I think to get right sometimes, other than the right soil, is the watering.
Well, that
Hey, DCB.
I got some trees sitting out in the. When I see that they're drying out real bad, I got some sitting in the kiddie pool out here, and I fill that up, and they suck up all that water.
Right.
So I usually don't water them again for like 2 or 3 days, and then the other plants that are in pots, I'll just go ahead and hit them up, and
Yeah.
after that, I still don't water. Let me see, Saturday, Sunday. I haven't watered the plants this whole weekend.
Jones Truth, the plastic
Crazy
pots,
foods.
make sure it's not the ones that have that little thing that goes inside, because sometimes they don't drain well. The idea
DCBs, welcome in, bro.
is to keep that water underneath, but for some, it's just not draining out and it's soaked down there. That might
Carol
be the
says-
problem.
Sorry, Carol says she's got a ceramic pot with one hole in the bottom, but the others have a couple holes. Those
Right.
ceramic pots, they seem like they're for houseplants in my head. I don't know if I'm thinking wrong or not, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough for you to grow
Yeah.
a vegetable plant in. But I could be wrong. I'm just always
For
thinking
here,
that.
the ceramic pots, the terracotta pulls the water out and
Right.
also adds it, makes it more alkaline too, the soil.
My pots and bags have layers of stone in the bottom.
There you go.
Stick
Okay.
in the soil have holes
Gotcha.
in the bottom 3.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So
Good
yours
kid,
is
don't need
draining.
no kind
Yours
of
is
joke
draining
either.
quick. Yours is
Right.
draining.
That's one of the reasons she have to water hers every day, because it's
Yeah.
draining quick
It's
and
draining
drying.
like our soil. It's draining like sandy soil does. Yep.
Right.
Yeah. Sweet Tom said, "Yep, the leaves cake up and hold a lot of water."
Mhm. And they break down. So
Yeah.
it just becomes, humus
Yeah.
for the soil. So I'm happy with all that.
Yeah. Plain Air Garden TV. It's all about that, building your beds up with the leaves and the rotting logs, and
Right.
then it makes soil.
Yeah,
Real
I've
good
done some
soil.
Hugo mounds that are coming.
Yeah.
They're coming down, and I have a lot of like lemon balm, and I have peppermint and spearmint to put over there with them too. But I
Yep.
like the Hugo method. Especially if you have trees around that are just laying around in your yard, like cut down or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a
I've
great
done
thing
that
to do.
too. You can do it in beds too. I've
Yes,
done it
you
in
can.
beds.
Mhm.
Yeah. But don't do it with your moringa. That was that story I told
I'll
you.
let you ladies answer this.
What's the finger test? Don't seedlings need water
I'm not
every
answering this.
day?
Carol, go for it.
The finger test is you basically are sticking your finger in the soil, Carl. You just whoop, move the top layer a little bit out of the way and stick your finger in it and
How
see
far do you stick
how
your finger
moist.
in, Carol?
How moist is it? Like if
How
it's
moist should
super
it
wet,
be? Is it supposed to feel wet or is it supposed to
if it's
feel
super
almost
wet, you don't need to put any more water into it. If it's super wet. Just yeah.
Some worms in there.
Pause. And Carol, no, you can do the ceilings, but get a tray and water them from underneath.
Right.
It's helpful.
DCBs, no, I don't. The only mushrooms I have around here is what's growing on the ground to let me know I got some good soil. That's it.
There you go. Wow. Okay.
Really? No DCs, but I do plan to. Yes, we will be growing mushrooms. I love mushrooms.
Yeah.
So in the future,
mushrooms. Okay.
Yay. You do?
Yeah.
I would totally do. And Kaylee over at Honeystead, y'all know she does it in her woods.
Yeah.
Actually, she has a guy that does it for her, but still.
Well, yeah, I watch a guy and he's got them all around. He plugs the logs and fills them with the spores and everything. Only thing with mushrooms is don't do them in your house if you have a wood house, especially an old wood house. Those spores go everywhere. You don't.
Oh yeah,
want
that's a terrible idea.
Okay, ladies.
They do, Joel, but they also
we're at the end of our
grow
show,
in
ladies.
some
Go ahead and
lights.
tell folks about yourselves right quick.
Who?
Go ahead, Peach.
Crooked
Tell
Peach, tell
yourself.
people about yourself.
Oh, what am I supposed to tell them?
Your channel?
How you doing? My name is Peach. My channel name is Crooked Peach. I am a second-year gardener who has been living the vast majority of my adult life sick and being treated for being sick, but not anymore. I took control of my health using food and herbal medicine. So, and also I'm crazy. Want to check it out? I'll be back over there soon. I'm not even.
I did say crazy a few times. I did say Crazy Peach a few times. I'm trying to say Crooked Peach.
Number. It's okay though. I like it. It's cool. It fits. Trust me.
Miss Carol.
Hello, I am Carol. I am from South Florida, Palm Beach County. I've been gardening for 5 years. I do food forestry. I do tropicals, but I also have lives right now that are during the daytime. One is for special needs parenting because I am a special needs parent, and also for Fibro Fridays, which I just renamed Feeling More Fabulous Friday because over 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and same thing. I've had recovery by using actually natural hormones, and other methods. But yeah, you can also see me on Friday at 11:30. We have our nighttime show, and Diva in the Dirt joins me as my co-host, and we have a really good time. Oh, thank you, Barb Brownlee. Thank you, J3, for that.
J3GS Farm here, also known as JGD, behaving. And
the honey slinger.
Yeah. Hopefully tomorrow Miss Tia will be back. That's if she's feeling well. Other than that,
prayers.
We're gonna do what we do. Everybody get out there, visit some channels. Y'all have a beautiful day. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be blessed.
Have a good one. Much love.
Good to see y'all.